All right, we're doing game live stream, game 29 of the NBA season 2 2017. Tonight we're going to be doing Philadelphia Sixers at Chicago Bulls. Of course, I'm Coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green. I'm going to be coaching my Sixers at the United Center playing the Bulls. This is our first meeting of the year of this season 2 2017. Our record now stands at 18-10. All right. Shout out to 2K Sports. Shout out to PlayStation 4 live stream. Shout out to Facebook. Also, shout out to the YouTube community. I'd like to thank the YouTube so much for making this venue a beautiful place to do this sports occasion. Shout out to my YouTube subscribers. Also to those who are not subscribers who support this page of Devin Smith, PS4 Sports League Network 2018. If anybody want to join any of the leagues, friend me on my PS4, Joe Price 834, Joe Price 834, or friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price, or you can friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Let's get this game on down the way. Philadelphia Sixers, game 29, NBA season 2, 2017. This game 29 classic, Philadelphia Sixers at Chicago Bulls.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Nike.
NBA on 2K Sports, Ernie Johnson with colleagues Shaq and Ken Smith. Our featured matchup tonight in Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Philadelphia looking very confident right now. On the road, they know this is a winnable game, but it won't be easy. A quality team with their home fans behind them, always a tough challenge to overcome. Still a little strange to see D. Wade out of a Heat uniform, but we'll get to see him tonight. As his career winds down, where do you see him on the list of all-time shooting guards?
Let's see, 3-time champion, 1 Finals MVP. I'm going to say he's the 3rd best shooting guard in the modern era.
Would you like to tell us who the first 2 are?
I would never say Mike and Kobe.
Oh, okay.
Well, see, I don't consider Michael the modern era, because after 2000s, I'm saying he's not the modern anymore. So I would say that Dwayne would be the 2nd best shooting guard in the modern era.
Well, it depends on what you call modern.
Well,
I think the 90s are pretty modern.
Exactly.
In the last
What are you
20 years,
talking
don't you
about?
think pretty modern?
Do you have a TV from the 90s in your house? That's
three,
not modern.
3 of them.
From the 90s?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
From the 90s.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, like my buddy.
There's nothing
said.
in my house.
I agree with you, Ernie.
And my non-working one is on
Don't
top
be
of
a
the working
millennial.
one.
Don't forget where you come from, millennial man.
I'm a millennial guy.
No, it's right over there next
He's
to
number
my...
2.
It's right over there next to my
Stop it.
transistor
Number 3.
radio.
He's number 2.
is.
Michael's not modern anymore.
No.
My 8-track player.
And my toaster oven.
Why is he
They're
still selling
all
shoes
right
and it's
there.
not modern?
Cause
Got
look,
him, Judge
no,
Ernie.
Michael still has an earring, a loop earring in his ear.
But he's
Not
still
modern.
selling shoes.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
broadcasting from Chicago as the Bulls get ready to take the hardwood here at the United Center. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here.
All right, we got game 29 of the NBA Season 2 2017. Philadelphia Sixers at Chicago Bulls underway. It's going to be a classic here.
They come together and are playing some pretty good basketball.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious that they are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than short.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so, in the game for the 76ers, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Rodney Stuckey and Scola, and it's Fultz in at the point guard position. Now, here is Mirotic. 6 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer. Mirotic just got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Steve, when he reaches midway point of the season, the All-Star break approaching, how many teams are looking forward to get some rest this game?
I think a lot. I think sometimes when you have guys have that nagging injury, you're looking forward to that break. Some teams that have not been playing their best, you want to just get some time away and hoping you can come back after All-Star break. So having this week-long All-Star breaks now, it helps the body, it helps the mind, and a lot of these teams, it gets them back on track.
And hit that reset button, huh?
Yes, I've been hitting that a lot.
Well, last season, there seemed to be a disjoint between the Bulls players and the coaching staff in the front office. Made for a lot of off-the-court distractions, seemed like, Smitty, and took the wind out of their sails.
You're right. There were a lot of rumors and accusations going around as to why there was a rift. I can tell you this, when things are that sour, it is hard to focus on basketball. Hopefully the Bulls can put that behind them.
Grant gets a wide-open look. Off target with his 3. On defense, the Bulls, and this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Man, they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Now, here's Grant. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist unable to get his shot to go. Wade with it. He's picked up by Ariza. And Mirotic has the basket good on the assist from Wade. 8 points for Nikola Mirotic.
Look how assured Mirotic is, pulling the trigger immediately.
And he hits it and gets hacked out of play. And 3 passes and convert the free throw.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter, but it can in the painted area, regardless.
Markelle Fultz
To get up a good shot.
Well, 76ers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot. And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
Pondexter, no good.
One you really have to make.
And the shot is good from Stuckey. Here's Wade. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee.
You know what? I also like how he attacked the glass. Gave a terrific effort with that department. You look at that lead pass there, he just has such a great feel for the game.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Fultz with the ball. Grant on him. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got 6.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Mirotic gets the bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Fultz gets to Ariza. Second shot opportunity. Scola, no luck.
Damn.
The miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively. And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense. And when Mirotic first came over to the NBA, he made a big splash, showed that he can act as that stretch forward and contribute. Unfortunately, he just hasn't evolved as a player since that rookie year.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Fultz. Over to the left wing.
Block him!
Has a wide open look. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Fred Hoiberg.
Well, Kevin, no surprise he said their focus has to be on defense when you're going up against a team that's so crafty on offense. He said we have to avoid mental lapses.
Come on!
We'll take advantage. We'll see if they're on their game tonight, Kevin.
David, thanks as always. Their goal early on is a simple one, keeping those opposing shooters from getting hot.
Yeah, and so defensively, they can't get tied into any one strategy. It might take a few different approaches here before they find one that works.
Greg, the reason why is you're never sure which of their shooters is going to get hot. The matchups will change depending on who's doing the most damage.
Mirotic the screen. Pondexter kicks to Wade. Here's Mirotic. A three-pointer off the mark. And for Mirotic, a lot of his lack of progression as a player has come from inconsistency.
And you can see it in his field goal percentage as well as when he plays. It needs to find more consistency in every facet of the game. But young enough, I think, to still make that happen.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And you know what? They were forced to go deep into their bench due to foul trouble, and that one didn't work out well.
Well, anytime you have to change up your rotation, it can disrupt the flow.
And it seems these players are getting more and more athletic, Steve. So much of that is modern conditioning, core strength, off-season workouts, things that probably didn't happen when you were playing, but just because of science have developed now. What did you do that helped you out the most, and maybe some things you wish you had done?
Well, you look at my body, Kevin, yes, it didn't help me. I was this skinny rail guy. We had a bench press, and we squatted. But guys right now are having more talking about core strength, yoga, Pilates. I mean, they're doing so much that is totally different. I wish I would have been a guy that spent more time on his body versus my game, because it means a lot to be able to have that core strength. But I didn't think beach muscles, you really needed it to play the game of basketball. Guys right now, it's their entire body, and it's also their entire way they recover from the games of basketball. And I think that's why I wish I'd have worked on better.
That word you just said, recover. The recovery process, I think, is even more scientifically advanced now than it was when you played, correct?
Yes. Kevin, an example for me, I just ice my knees. Guys not hyperbaric chambers that you use, and a lot of guys have them in their homes. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the evening. The 76ers trail by 8. Taken away by Holiday.
Come on.
And here we go. Levine heading to the goal.
Way up there. The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach won the dunk contest multiple times.
And that replay is sponsored by Under Armour. Another unleashed chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Scola. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instinct.
Block it!
You see teams trying to keep a body or two on him, but that's easier said than done.
Up top, Ellington, guarded by Holiday. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Hands it
Good
down.
three from Monty Ellis.
Ellis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bean passes to Felicio. Back to Levine.
Block it!
Hands it from downtown.
The assist totals have been just continue to
Oh,
way
man.
ahead in that category. Ball movement has been awful.
Now here's Bledsoe. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. But that's to a reason. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Levine kicks to Felicio. And Mirotic.
Block it!
Misses the three. The 76ers trail by 8. Bayless in the post, guarded by Holiday. Here's Ariza. No good that time. Good D by Holiday. Deep. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Bulls lead by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. The second quarter just getting set to start. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
What's that saying, guys? Sharing is caring. Just terrific ball movement here in that first quarter.
What they did, they left their egos in the locker room. It's a very awful.
All right, we're in the second quarter of the Philadelphia Sixers and Chicago game. Chicago Bulls. All right, let's start the second quarter.
The 76ers trail by 8. They've got Portis. He's out there with Nikola Mirotic. And it's Felicio in at the 5, roaming the pace. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Chicago with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And Holiday kicks to LaVine. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 8 points for Zach LaVine.
Great play to run for Zach. Off ball, he's quick to catch and elevate.
And one of the pieces of the Jimmy Butler trade this offseason, Zach LaVine finds himself as a prime building block for a rebuilding team.
Block it!
See him as the star of the future.
And rightfully so, even given the fact that he's recovering from the ACL surgery. LaVine is young and can grow his game with the team. Hard to get fair value for a player of Butler's ability, but LaVine is a great place to start.
Brad Bayless has checked in for the 76ers. Williams comes in for Eric Bledsoe.
You know what? His finishing ability is not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Now, here is Mirotic. 13 points in the game. Counted good. And it's an 11-point Chicago lead.
Mirotic is not just a perimeter guy. He has a variety of ways to score in the paint.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
Looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the 76ers.
And they concentrated a lot on creating open looks from beyond the arc. Player movement, finding space on the perimeter, that was their #1 priority.
The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Williams, and count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, that's the experience of Darren Williams. Doesn't let the contact affect his shot.
And you love to watch the players attack the rack. Everybody does. Smitty, who do you think are some of the best slashers right now in the NBA?
I think DeMar DeRozan, he does a great job of playing without the basketball. You see LeBron James, he has it in his hands, but when Kyrie has it, you see he slashes. Antetokounmpo, Andrew Wiggins, those are some of the guys that are the best in the business without the basketball.
Fun to watch, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Now, here is Holiday. 11 points last game, and that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That is his first foul of the game. Williams against Wade. There's a screen. Dean passes to Portis. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Ariza. How his last 10 games have gone. He's getting around 4 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
Here's Levine. Deron Williams picking up that last pass. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Bates. That's his first foul. Some changes for Chicago. Lopez comes in for Felicia. And it's Jaren Grant in for Justin Holiday. Ball's not loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. 5th on the list, Luis Scola.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
The 76ers making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Look at Philadelphia. They're sitting pretty. Second place, looking to take the top spot. And, of course, the Bulls, 5 games behind.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they just lack that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
What they've done, they've kept themselves in the playoff picture, though. They haven't been spectacular, but they're still in the race. And we all know anything can happen in the postseason.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shape that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like...
Block it!
Sometimes you want to send a message, and a message was sent. What a dog.
And although Dwayne Wade, very much an NBA veteran, he is still a very high-usage player. He's 35 years old last season, and he was still putting up 16 shots a game.
When you think about the longevity of Wade's career, it is impressive. He has adjusted his game to still be a factor on the floor as he's aged. You can't wait for him not to be productive, but he still keeps beating Father.
All right, we down 6.
They're making a switch here. Pondexter's checked in. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Philadelphia. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Lopez on the dunk by Lopez.
Look at the way Lopez put it on the floor and got to the hoop. He looked like a guard out there.
Hooked away.
Come on, man. That should have been a foul. You didn't even call it.
Those of you just joining us in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by. Grant dishes to Wade. That's to Lopez. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot clock at 5. There's the feed to Wade. Fires for 3. Bulls with the first shot.
Come on, man. Oh, my God, man. Oh.
Damage.
Now here's Bayless. Wade is covered. And Bayless takes to Kid Gilchrist. And it's blocked. And just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the second quarter. To the paint, Portis laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 12-point Bulls lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Fultz the pass to Scola. And the dunk by Scola.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Grant kicks to Portis. And it's Lopez at the elbow.
Oh, come on, man. Who's in the middle?
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, and both teams straight punches. And the 76ers call time here. Now, the NBA can be a superstitious place at times, Steve, with all the quirks and characters in the league. And when you played, what was the strangest game day ritual that you ever saw?
I think Harold Miner, he touched everything with his nose, his gym shoes, his wristbands, the basketball at the free throw line, and everybody did. And I think for me, as I got older, it wasn't strange. It was out of necessity. I had to get in some kind of steam room and have all those hot pads wrapped around me just to get loose to play.
I like that story. I don't like that Baby Jordan story, though. Harold Miner, that doesn't work for me. I don't understand that. Changes for Philadelphia. Ellis comes in for Jared Bayless. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Fultz. The 76ers trail by 12. Up top, Bledsoe. He's covered by Grant.
Oh my God!
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
And it's Wade in the corner. He goes up again. 76ers on the break. Ellis with the ball. Pulls up on the wing. 1:15 left in the first half. Pondexter dishes to Wade. Now Grant still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. 6 to shoot. Baseline try. Pondexter no good. The 76ers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And the shot is good from Stuckey.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Now, here's Grant. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Portis kicks to Pondexter. Down low. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And they're moving it up. Grant with the ball. Now guarded by Bledsoe. There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wade. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
So he's built like a running back. Wade can bounce off contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
There have been seasons where Wade has averaged over 10 free throws a game. He knows how to get to the line.
And the shot falls short this time. And we've reached halftime in this one. In Chicago, they lead by 13. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Dwayne. What happened offensively that got you guys going?
We just gave each other some space. The floor was open a little bit. I think Coach did a great job of making some adjustments. He was off here in attack.
All right, Dwayne, good luck in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Chicago was looking great right away. The early game plan worked to perfection as they exploded off the line with an 8-1 run. After one, they held an 8-point advantage. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
Well, Cutie should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive.
Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any ball.
That's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway.
Welcome back to the hustle and bustle of Chicago. A time-lapse view of all the traffic heading toward downtown. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there was a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You know, Mirotic has been exceptional here, guys.
I'll tell you, the scoring he gave them in the first half really made the difference.
Credit his teammates recognizing the hot hand.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. The 76ers trail by 13. Kicking off the second half, here's Brett Brown's spot. Colts is out there with Rodney Stetton. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and it's Trevor Ariza. And Scola in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The 76ers have been after free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. So he gets them both. And it's the Bulls with the ball. In the corner, it's Pondexter. 3-pointers off the mark. The 76ers shooting 41% for the game. Here's Fultz. Lopez with the block. And they'll keep possession. The putback, it's good on the putback. Scola's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Grant the pass to Lopez. Back to Grant. This is to Mirotic. Inside. There's Lopez. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And that soft touch of Lopez makes things easy for him down there.
Hey, Steve Mirotic came over to the NBA. He had an immediate impact and showed a lot of promise to grow. Unfortunately, he has been stagnant since his strong rookie season. Any idea why?
Mirotic is just a bit of what you see, what you get kind of player. Not terribly consistent, game to game or shot to shot. Can stretch the floor, but doesn't give you much else.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Grant with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Mirotic. Reverses. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
For a center, Robin Lopez is definitely one of the better free throw shooters in the league.
Timeout called the 76ers. As the teams had a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Wade.
Well, they say the mid-range game is a dying art form, but after looking at this shot chart, They are injecting a ton of life into it. Whatever space is being offered up to them in the mid-range, they have accepted and have continually knocked down shots to make the defense pay.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Fultz with the ball.
Oh.
Some solid defense from Grant.
Terrible beginning to the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Fultz brings the double team. Lopez dishes to Grant. Hits the three-point bomb. Grant's got his first 3 points of the game.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. It goes on Jaren Grant. The 76ers have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. That free throw good from Fultz. And with the new TV deals, we've seen players' salaries and caps certainly skyrocketing. What does that do in affecting relationships among the players, between the players, within a team?
I think, Kevin, when guys are happy, obviously with their salaries, they play better. But I think also it can affect sometimes, let's talk about it team-wise. You have a guy that's not playing at the level that you thought he was playing. Because of the numbers, it's going to be harder and harder to move some of those guys. Then you have a guy that's playing better than a guy that's making a lot of money. He's going to expect that some of these teams are not going to be able to play. So you're going to see a lot of movement. And back in our day, Kevin, my day, you didn't see that much movement. Because of these skyrocketing salaries, I think now it's going to be more and more movement.
And Steve, with the new deal signed between players and the league, it'll be, I think, easier for teams that have drafted and developed the player now to keep that player and not lose them to more money to another team.
You're totally right. I think guys get drafted and they can play. They will definitely be there for years and years because they can make the most money with their teams respectively.
Kid Gilchrist, who checked in for the 76ers. Lopez kick.
Oh, come on. Who's over there?
Offensive rebound.
Get the rebound.
Lays it up off the glass. Lopez has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Oh, my God.
Laid outside. Feeds it to Grant. Lopez kicks to Pondexter. Lopez a screen. Laid outside. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Lopez.
Every so often, Robin Lopez will find his groove and become a big factor on offense like tonight. Robin Lopez, a player who does more for a team than what shows up on the stat sheet. Very effective inside with his ability to contest and fight for rebounds. A tough defender that doesn't need many touches to play his role.
Here's Grant. Michael Kid Gilchrist making his last shot. Grant the pass to Mirotic. To the middle. Here's Wade. Uses the glass to finish the way. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
He's never been one to settle. D-Wade will go right at you.
And as tough as Robin Lopez is on opponents, he might be even tougher on mascots. Steve, he has a long-standing feud with mascots since he entered the NBA.
Yeah, I've seen him beat, trip, smack, and all-out abuse mascots around this league. He does it all in good and a fun way, and fans love him for it. Everyone has to have their thing, and his is fighting guys in animal suits.
Here's Grant following the basket by Rodney Suck. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. entirely new group. Felicios checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Justin Holiday's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Zach Levine subbed in for Grant. Philadelphia also making some changes. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Stuckey. Ellis comes in for Jared Bayless. And it's Ed Bledsoe in for Darren Williams. No good from Bledsoe.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Levine kicks to Portis. Here's Felicio. Ariza covering. Felicio, no good. Philadelphia shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Ariza, it's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
1:16 left in the third quarter. Outside Holiday for three. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
It's deflected. Levine against Bledsoe. And Mirotic has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
I'll tell you, the defense dodging a bullet right there. That's his shot.
And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in. The Bulls leading by 22. Here's Mirotic. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mirotic has got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Chicago.
Tough to slow down Nikola Mirotic. Once he gets going, he can hurt you in a number of ways.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Holiday with the block. Passes it to Portis. Here's Levine. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
How does he miss that layup? He's too good to be doing that.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Fred Hoiberg in a recent huddle with his players.
Keep competing, guys. Keep competing. Hey, we made the extra pass all quarter. Great job. Great job. Keep that movement out there. All right, keep attacking, guys. Every time we get into the paint, something good's happening.
Fred Hoiberg, smelling blood. Loves what they've been able to do offensively around the rim.
Yeah, I think they found a weakness in the D. I want to keep pounding on it and at least until some kind of adjustment is made by the opponent.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. He got Payne and a Gipser in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Stauskas kicks to Ellis. Payne gets the block. But they get it back. Ariza. That one misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Yeah, well, I mean, once he gets the ball, it's just off to the races.
And you have to like the punctuation at the end of it. Great individual play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
So in Chicago now. And the foul on Monte Ellis. That's his first foul. And Smitty, with your perspective from your years in the league, as you watch the game now, what are some of the things you most enjoy watching or paying attention to when you watch an NBA game?
I think different. You know, back in my day, it was more of the 1, 2, 3rd option guys on the team. They got the basketball the majority of the time. I love the way now Guys move the basketball around. It gets to the fifth option, and those guys are a threat. And also, those guys knock down more big shots now. Not just the superstars. So just watching the game evolve to more of a team game, it's a joy to watch, Kevin.
Is there better coaching now, you think, overall, Steve, than when you played? And that's not an indictment of the coaches that you had, but is there more of it now? Is there better coaching or bigger staffs for sure?
I think it was better coaching back in my day, but I think the philosophies have changed right now. I think they have better philosophies on how to approach the game. But I think overall it was better coaching in my day.
That's a very good answer. Here's Valentine. Philadelphia able to drain the three.
No, man. God damn. Oh, my God. Oh.
It's right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. On the wing, Ellington. Valentine grabs the board. Now Chicago has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long so far. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And stolen by Scola. Ariza goes in, and it's slammed in by Ariza.
Right there, Darren, with the elite court vision, he has so many ways to hurt you on the offensive end.
And this is the first season where we have ads on jerseys in the NBA with the teams. Gut reaction, Steve, now that you've seen the ads on the jerseys, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I don't like it because I know it's going to start to add up. Well, we're not going to be able to see the player's name and the logos. It's just going to be ads everywhere. I understand it, but I don't like it.
You know, I can see it for practice jerseys. I can see it maybe when you're selling it retail to the fans. But, I mean, isn't there enough advertising already? I mean, that's one of the great things about keeping it as pure as possible. I get the European deal, but there's so much money here, it would seem like this is just an add-on that doesn't need to be added on.
Kevin, I totally agree with you. I think practice jerseys, like you said, selling the jerseys maybe, but I think also maybe at the All-Star game, you could fill those guys up for that one game. But I would love to keep it pure, give the chance to just see those uniforms the way they are.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession. Payne gets a wide open look. They grab their own miss. He can't get that one. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Hits, count that one from Stauskas.
I mean, just a good shooter taking what the defense allows. Find some space, out beyond the arc.
In the corner, it's Felicio. And yes, it's good.
Well done to finish that one.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Williams kicks to Stauskas. On left of the wing. Lopez with the steal. Pass to Felicio.
Damn, man.
They set the pick. So the wing on the left. Lopez a screen. Here's Payne. Terrific design on the big play. He lays it in. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
Lopez knows how to make himself as wide as possible and bury the defender with a screen.
The offensive rebound. Ariza with the bucket.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Payne. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Zipser. Out to the right wing.
What?
To shoot. Here's Valentine, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza.
One team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. How clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
76ers making a switch here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. And replay review now commonplace. In the interest of speeding up those reviews, Steve, the league last season allowing officials at the replay center in Secaucus, New Jersey to make the call. You like that decision?
You know I do, but I think sometimes finding a way to speed it up, and I think there's some way where you can have a referee right there on site also can be able to get a chance to see the play, because sometimes technology doesn't get back from Secaucus back to the game. If some kind of way, the middleman, if he's there and it's obvious play, that can cut the time. You know, because right now, sometimes it's taking a long time.
As long as they get it right, correct? How they do it, who cares? As long as they get the call right, though, to me is the most important.
I do love that, Kevin, but I think sometimes, you know, human error is a part of basketball. The refs can't be perfect. And so sometimes if they're a bad call, it's just a bad call you got to live with.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Now here's Payne, following the miss by Trevor Ariza. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Holiday dishes to Payne. Offline with his 3. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Ariza, and the rebound goes to Lopez.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game
and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Dwayne, you really got on the glass tonight. How did that happen?
Yeah, Coach told me to rebound. I've been trying to rebound lately, so just trying to get down there and help our big guys out.
Well, you helped him in a big way, Dwayne. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.